often been asked before, what gigs do you wish you'd done earlier in your career? And I've got to say, the gigs I wish I'd done earlier in my career were these sort of gigs. There's no doubt that those gigs were really good fun, and I did get paid well for them, and that's important. You've got to be able to earn a living as a musician. I also got the opportunity to be flown out and play on, I think, Zante and Crete. They flew me out to. I think one of them, I think it was Crete, I flew out, did the night, came back, kind of slept on the plane kind of business, having been promised a hotel and not getting one, which kind of led me down the line to it, which is one of the things I find I have to explain to myself to non-musicians when they go, oh wow, what an amazing life, and touring must be so amazing, you get to see, and it is, and all that. I'm not knocking it down, but there are downsides to it, and kind of being let down by people who promise you things and don't deliver. And I've got to say, the big sea change for me was when my little girl Amy was born, especially doing the clubs. I can cope with late nights. I can't cope with late nights, early mornings. So it kind of just wound me down. And I just got to the point where I was like, there were other people coming through who, either very attractive young blonde girls with, diamond encrusted saxophones, or guys walking around without the tops on playing sax, and people again kind of willing to do it cheaper and more style over substance. And I kind of realised it was time to get out of that game. I have made decisions along the line and been mentored by some pretty good people, and I want to make a lifetime out of making music. It's not kind of something I want to do for a few years of my life. It's what I'm passionate about, and I felt it was kind of a bit cheap being passionate so much about kind of telling my students to practice and what I was working on myself, and not kind of seeing that through, because if once they started taking off the chance to be able to play my own gigs and my own music, then it was changing. But that's not to say it's a bad idea. One very funny story to tell you. Playing one nightclub in Belfast, there was a group of about 4 or 5 girls sort of hanging around under the place where I was playing, who were like, oh wow, Mr. Saxman, we love you, we love you, we love you, oh wow, but about half an hour later, I went on a break, said hello to one of these girls, totally blanked me. And I'm the guy playing sax. Oh wow, I was like, know what, ordinary bloke wouldn't give me the time of day. Saxophone in my hand, you know the story. Anyway, I just want to today run a few things before the gig tomorrow. I'm pretty certain I'm happy with the set. I've got a jazz vespers to do on Sunday as well, which I've not really looked at the music for that yet, but I'm hoping I'll get a chance to on Saturday or Sunday afternoon. There is a transcription of that version of Zoot Sims and Al Con, well, a transcription project, I should say, over on Cambridge Saxophone, if you want to go over and have a look at it. Great version of Autumn Leaves. One of the things I like to work on over Autumn Leaves on that is the Phrygian dominant, so 5th mode of harmonic minor. So you get this kind of scale. Sorry. One of the tracks we're playing tomorrow is Alfie's theme, which I had on question 21, because of this. Sonny composed it, I think, during a week at Ronnie's, and in the daytime he was scoring or composing the music for the film Alfie. How he got it together for the actual screenplay, I don't know. He wouldn't have just kind of, I don't think he did anyway, sit in Ronnie's with a TV monitor and do it back in those days especially. He maybe get away with it today with the music on Final Cut integrating with Logic. Anyway, it's a great track. Well, the film, man, I remember being on holiday. I talked about my goal at France 98 in this vlog, but being on holiday in France in 1998, I think it was raining one day, and the villa we were staying at had all these videos, and I remember pulling out Alfie, the original Alfie by Michael Caine. Man, that was a dark film. The Jude Law update was a bit more kind of, it was still, you know, a little dark, but nowhere near as bad as that. Now, I know Nigel Tufnell thinks that D minor is the saddest of all keys. But for me, there's something about kind of B flat minor, D flat major. I don't know, I just really love it. I find a lot of songs, for me, especially, yeah, D flat, B flat minor, just sit right for me. Maybe I'm just a bit sad. Just found, going through some old photos, because tonight is 15 years since my 21st birthday party. And I am so glad that social media wasn't around then, because I feel sorry for people who end up with their lives plastered all over, because at least I can kind of censor it. That's a nice picture of me and my little sister. Even the ones in here, there is a few I don't want to really show you. Here's my birthday cake at the time. And, there you go. And that's a big issue, isn't it? I know that one of the UK governments were trying to say to people, you know, they're going to be able to delete their profiles. I need to delete my profile like several times. And so, as a kind of insurance to people, you know, be careful what goes on your social media profiles. I mean, I know I am. Lie down. You tell them what name it is.
You have a reservation?
Yeah.
Yes? What name was it
for? You're right, Charlie. Well, that needs balancing out. That's slightly better. Still a bit purpley. Let's come over here a little bit. So I hope that's helpful. A little bit of fun today on that. But remember those golden rules kind of thing. Either good music, good hang, good money. Okay? You want two of those three things on the gigs that you're doing. Now, earlier on in your career, I was mentioning my 21st, I'd been playing then for 5 years, and I kind of wish I hadn't sometimes, because I kind of thought I'd made it too early, and whilst it's given me more experience as I've got older, I maybe started turning down some gigs too soon. What I'm trying to get at is, earlier on in your career, take, if you can, as many gigs as you possibly feel you can do. Obviously, don't push yourself too far, but you never know where the next is going to do. But as I've said time and time before, very, very quickly, only take gigs if you know you can do the job. You know, don't take gigs that are going to be really uncomfortable for you. If you're not a great sight reader, don't take a big band tour. If you're not great at improvising, don't try and play a jazz quartet gig. Not that you would do anyway. Anyway, that's about all we've got time for today. Don't forget, as I said, my 3,000th subscriber will get free CDs and some more goodies. If you have been part of the saxophone giveaway before, pop a comment in the box. Let me know how you're getting on with the gear I sent you. And, you know, it's nice to say thank you sometimes, and I just kind of want to know how you're getting on. And I'm looking forward to hopefully doing another giveaway very, very soon. But I need to get this vlog edited. I need to get to bed because it's my birthday tomorrow, and I need to be a good boy and get up early to open my presents. We'll see. I'll hopefully vlog about it for you. It is a very busy day tomorrow because, again, some idiot decided to put me on a gig on my own birthday. Well, that will be me. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon.